flourish very well, and the student has grown in number. Flourish very well, and the student has grown in number. On. Okay, I pass the mic to Aman, teacher Nabil.
Alright, hello, good morning, Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Aman. Obviously, I'm Amin's brother. Well, I graduated in 2016 from Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, and I have served the country for maybe 8 years now. I'm currently working in Hospital Rehabilitasi Ceras as an occupational health doctor, and I'm pursuing my study in public health starting this September. What other thing you want to know about me? And we actually opened up our clinic in Putrajaya too. So we are a business owner and also a medical doctor. I didn't teach Aiden Bangi School, but I did pay some visit because my brother taught here. And so I kind of familiar with this place and the students and your uniform. Still the same purple color, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can further ask me question regarding myself and my friends here later on. Okay? I pass the mic to Azwin. Oh, okay.
Hello. Okay. Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Azwin. My full name is Azwin binti Dimyati. This is my sister in front of me. Okay, I'm a medical doctor. I'm working as a transfusion medicine medical officer in Pusat Darah Negara. I graduated in Medical University of Warsaw in Poland, same as Amin like he said just now. And then I actually did my housemanship, which is an internship in doctor's term in University Malaya Medical Center. And then after that, I proceeded becoming a medical officer in Hospital Muar. And I decided to join master's program in pediatrics. But I stopped halfway because of some medical problems, medical issues. Actually, I had depression for a while. And then I came back as a transfusion medicine medical officer after that. So currently, I'm actually doing a diploma in pediatrics still. Yeah, I'm doing a diploma inside of a master's program right now. So that's a bit about myself. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Dr. Azwin. All right, now in order to know them a little bit more, the first question would be, we would like to know why do you pick medicine as your career? And why do you pick your domain of specialty right now? For example, you're in occupational, kan? And then can you explain a little bit more apa tu occupational? Kalau macam Dr. Amin ada pula dalam family medicine. Medicine tu apa? Transfusion darah tu kan? Yes, please give it. Because I give you kerja tu kan? Boleh tak explain? Why do you pick that medical for your career and also your domain of specialty too, right? Thank you.
All right. Let me start first. Firstly, I'm being honest here. We just went with the flow. Of course, there are some guidance back then, which career pathway we would like to choose. But to speak honestly about my passion last time, both of us, I think, we love animals and we wanted to become a vet. All right. So, but then after several consultation with family and everyone, they said, why not pick up medicine, like treating human beings? So then we embark ourselves in medicine, and we said this is not bad at all. So we further into becoming a doctor. After that, of course, I still feel lacking somewhere. I feel like I love teaching that time. That's why I went to this school to teach, with degree in medicine. So I feel like, okay, this is good, but then maybe I can serve more if I just become a doctor. So after 1 year in ADNI last time, I started become a doctor in hospital. Still, the love to children is still there. So I pick up family medicine then, because it consists of everything. So maybe next I want to further into subspecialty in maternal and child health. Who knows? But inshallah we'll go towards there.
So family medicine to basically general punya health.
Yes, we are more into generalist for now. But then we can do subspecialty or something more specific. Mm-mm.
Thank you.
What was the question again? Sorry. Why choose medicine in the first place?
You want to
Okay.
become a doctor since your childhood.
Basically, Amin has answered that partly, but may I know your age? I mean,
From secondary 1 until secondary 5.
yes.
Oh yeah, the secondary 1 to
Okay.
secondary 5.
Alright. So if I were to refresh back my memory during my time, that at your age, I was clueless, as you all are, I'm sure. We don't know what to pick because the world is so big and there's so many fields of career out there. So to be honest, yeah, because we had few cats at home, then we developed the the interest to become a vet. Vet is an animal doctor, all right, if you guys don't know that. But then first, our parents, of course, they say, why treat animal when you can treat human being? That's one. And secondly, we are not from a well-off family, so we really rely on sponsorship. Alhamdulillah, we got sponsorship, and we had to choose which path we want to go. And vet was not one in the list. So, if we were to choose vet, our family had to forge our financial reserve to actually pay for the study and all. So because we were sponsored to do medicine, so we chose medicine. That's why. So I'm being brutally honest here with you guys. So basically, when you were clueless, you make prayer, and whatever given to you, maybe that's for you. Okay, and that does not stop us from being loving to animal. We still continue having cats at home, and of course, with the money we earn, we can give the best care for our cats and animal that we actually meet afterwards. And we were into business, so basically, medicine is not something top in our interest. So we turn what we have into business somehow. We have some capital, so now we are open. We already opened our clinic since January this year, right? And it's operating well. But we work as a doctor there, and also we work as a businessman there also, if you get what I mean. Regarding occupational medicine, all right. So again, since medicine is not my top interest, so I was kind of trying to find my way. What's the best thing that suit me? So occupational medicine is actually a subspecialty. So before becoming a specialist, I already ventured into subspecialty, which is occupational medicine. Occupational medicine is actually a field that you specialize in workers' well-being. The Employers and Employees Act, you play with acts and rules and regulation and all of that. You see the effect of works towards the employees. So I am doing that, but then now I am pursuing my study in public health. My aim is actually to change the system. I don't want the system to change us, but I want to change the system for the betterment of the whole country lah. So inshallah, that's my plan for now. As for medicine, But as for business, hopefully we can grow the business more and more lah, inshallah. That's all from me. I hope you understand what I just said. Okay, thank you so much.
Sorry, the question was.
Why do you want to become a doctor? Is it your childhood dream?
Okay, I'm maybe a bit different from them because being a doctor is my childhood dream. Yeah. I wanted to become a dentist initially when I was in primary school, and then after that, after I started learning biology, I became very interested in biology. And also at that time when I was in secondary school, there was this issue with Palestine and everything like that. So I think that I want to go there. That's why I want to be a doctor. That was my initial intent, actually. So I really wanted to become a doctor, and then I think my parents are a bit worried because we are not from a family who has lots of money. So like both of Amin and Aman, we did have. Because I had a twin sister. Both of us did get scholarship for medicine. And that was what I wanted to do. Yeah. After that, I proceeded to wanted again to become a pediatrician. So I proceeded to what I wanted, but after that, I developed depression, which is a very real disease. So even though I was doing something that I wanted, I couldn't further. Yeah, maybe it's something that is difficult to understand when you want to do something, but you got it and you cannot further doing it. But I think that is Allah's doing because He knows what is the best for me and for everyone. So in everything that we do, I think we have to put trust in Allah to show us the best thing that we can do in our life, to be the best humble for Him lah. So after that, I transferred to transfusion medicine. So transfusion medicine is a bit okay. It's a bit different from the usual doctors. What they do, but we also see patients and donors are blood donors. The blood that we use to give the patients, we have to find the donors, and then we have to sit with the donors and then talk to them and then take their bloods, and then before giving to the patients, we have to test the bloods first to make sure that the blood is safe for the patients. So we're taking care of donors and also patients at the same time. I think that's what generally what I'm doing right now as transfusion medicine doctor. Yeah.
All right, thank you, doctor. All right, now I'm gonna go to more on the social aspect from SPM to the foundation program and to the university. Okay, what is the biggest culture shock? The biggest culture shock in terms of your social life? Because right now, in foundation program, in university, you don't have people to remind you. You don't have ustads help me to guide you. You don't have anybody else. Your parents is not staying near you, kan? So how do you overcome that challenge? And what is the biggest culture shock lah for you? Macam how do you adjust yourself from SPM punya level and then to go to the foundation program and to the university? Okay, before that, I want to say something. Foundation program is a program before you go to university. Okay, so after SPM, you have to go to foundation or maybe matriculation macam tu kan. But for the overseas punya students, they have to go to foundation program kan. Can you share a little bit of your experience lah? Because kita ada Form 5 kan, diorang nak pergi after this.
Azrin, want to start first?
Start Azrin.
I think maybe our pathway might be a bit different nowadays than like 20 years ago. Yeah. But it all started with the scholarship first. After we got the scholarship, we are given the opportunity to do in like A levels or something as a IB, something in foundation. So I went for A levels in KTT, it's College Technology Timor. So of course after school there is culture shock because I came from a all girls school since I was in primary school. So I was in girls' school in primary school and secondary school, and suddenly I met boys. Yeah, it was shocking. Yeah. Okay. At that point of time, I think that I remember that my goal is to go to Poland. So I have to focus on that instead of just being flooded and by the culture shock. There's still culture shock, but I mean we have to focus on our aim. Yeah, what do we want? Do we want to have a boyfriend, or do we want to go to Poland, or what is the actual aim, and what is the furthest goal, our main goal in life? What do we want to be? Yeah, the goals and aims are very important for you to remind yourself of what you're doing. Sometimes you become a bit lost, not a bit. You can be really lost in your life. Yeah, in every part of your life you can be lost. You have to remember why you are doing what you're doing. Yeah.
You have like a poster like I'm going to Poland.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I did. I actually did. Yeah, I didn't make a poster. I just make like a note and I put it in front of me like every day. Yeah.
Alright, remember that tu. For 5 students. Okay, apa you nak put in front of you whenever you want to prayer ke. For me macam, for myself pun I ada letak juga. So that's why I letak. Okay, also for Dr. Thank you Dr. Okay, Dr. Aman. Okay, do you have macam ustaz ke kan? You tengok video ke, right? How do you stay motivated? How do you stay on course, on the path to become a doctor tu kan?
Okay.
Everybody macam ada banyak kawan kan?
Alamak. Okay, from SPM to foundation program and then to university life. So I was in boarding school, MRSM Jasin back then. Basically, MRSM kan, you have prep session, everything is arranged for you, everything. And then you go into foundation. I was doing my foundation in College Marabanting International Baccalaureate, and there everything is in English. So different lah from Malay, all Malay MRSM. Suddenly in International Baccalaureate, you really need to excel in English as your kind of your first language somehow there. And you need to start doing charity works. So I started doing charity works and social welfare things in College Marabanting. That was some shocking experience to me because I've never done that before back in MRSM. And you started learning things differently there. You were told that there is no right and wrong. There's always grey area to everything. Things like that. They taught me that in College Marabanting. Yet, we still have Malay friends in there. Just few Chinese and Indian. And then going into Ireland, there you have people from all around the world. So, you feel a bit, I would say, inferior. They were all outgoing, they were expressive, they raised their hands in lectures. Just imagine, out of 300 people in lecture theatre, they raised hands like racingly. They all were so eager. So I was there, I was watching. So it was a bit culture shock to me. But with time, we developed what we call it. We become more confident lah. Okay, and also we know we were there to study, right? We were there to study, so we want to understand things. So whatever we don't understand, our mission is to actually gain knowledge on that and gain understanding. So in what way other than to ask questions? So we were not trying to prove anything pun. We were not trying to prove that, oh, we are Malaysian, we can ask question. That's not that. So we want to understand things. That's why we come forward and we ask questions. And it's not wrong to do that. So maybe take home message, ask questions if you don't understand. Okay.
So, but the locals, were they friendly?
The locals, Irish, yeah, they are friendly. In some way, they were too friendly. They invite you to go join them in pubs. It's culture there. You go to pubs to after class, things like that.
How do you say no to that?
Well, at some points you can't say no because they are celebrating birthdays and all. So it's kind of disrespect if we don't join them. So we just order Coke, things like that. We don't drink beer, obviously, but we still can eat fries. So we just eat fries. So it's kind of and in some of the events they have after party event. So we don't join after party. We just join the main event. That's for example. So there's always kind of flexibility in that. As long as we know what we are doing, we know our boundaries and all. Because we are Muslim, we don't drink, we don't actually mix with different genders excessively. So as long as we know our barriers, we can always say no, and they respect that actually. Okay.
So I think this topic is very relevant. The transitioning from SPM from Form 5 to foundation study and then flying off somewhere to the future. So from SPM, just like Aman, we were in the same boarding school in Emerson Justin. So everything was arranged somehow very much consistent in Emerson Justin. And then going to foundation, I did my foundation. It's really called foundation. So Azwin A level, Aman did IB International Baccalaureate, and then me is foundation in health science in MSU Shah Alam. So my world after the SPM after school is a bit different because it's suddenly I'm in Shah Alam, like free, free life. I need to arrange myself. But then we have priority. We know that like my target, like Azwin, is Poland that time. I think Aman as well. His target is Poland too, because so that we can be studying together. But then he went to Ireland eventually. My life in Shah Alam, we need to arrange ourselves when to study. Who to study with, to go to class or not. We have that freedom in foundation study because Mara give money. I mean the scholar give money. We just have to complete the study. For people who don't have priority, like don't have target, we can see how they go astray. Suddenly they don't even want to further medicine. But for me, I always think that I was given the chance and the best option that I have that time. So I have the responsibility to complete it. So I did, and then went to Poland. And speaking about in Poland, of course it's a different world there. They don't speak English that much. And they are, when we step on in Poland, you feel the vibe, the different vibe. Like, why everyone is like this? Do you agree with me, Azwin?
Yeah.
They are kind of different people.
It's a white country, right?
Everyone is white. No much foreigner there.
Yeah, it's like 90% Polish.
95% Polish people. So, and then they were looking at us like, who are these people? They are not Chinese. They are not Indian. Who are they? They didn't even know where Malaysia is. So I developed the skill to represent Malaysia in Poland. And of course, the ladies, the Muslimah, they carry the title to bring in Poland because they are wearing hijab. So it is very alien in Poland. And in Poland, it's not like in Ireland back then where they still have surau, they still have prayer room. In Poland, we didn't have that. We pray under the staircase, and then we had to tell the lecturer, excuse us, we have to go out to pray, something like that. So that's how we adjust ourselves. We have to be brave, we have to be proud to be Muslim there. And never lose ourselves. We choose our activities. I think studying medicine and becoming a doctor has taught us to stratify risk versus benefit. So if any of those event or activities we can see more benefit for us, not only for us, for the whole Malaysian community, then we go into it. And if give us good education, then we go, but we still have boundaries. I think that's about it.
Can I add on? Sorry. Yeah, I didn't say anything about Poland just now. So actually, when Amin said that we were wearing hijab and things, so when we were in first year, there were bombings in Russia. Yeah. So when we were in the trams is like a KTM kind of thing.
KTM, but
in
on the
Poland.
road.
Yeah, but on the road. Yeah, when we go inside, the Polish people went outside. So they just left the trams because we came into it. So Islamophobia was something real. Yeah.
Yes.
But otherwise, they're not really imposing things on us. There was also freedom, which is really different from Malaysia. When we went overseas, you can do anything that you want. So yeah, it's really, yeah, you can do anything that you want. No parents, no ustad, no ustazah. So we have to manage ourselves and really get back to, the basics of who we are, why are we here in this world, why has Allah put us here, so that we don't go astray. Yeah. In foundation, in university, during working time, there are different challenges and different culture shocks. But in the end, you have to think back again from what we're supposed to do when we are in this world. Yeah.
So your the language that you use in university is English still or Polish?
Yeah, because there is English division and also the Polish division. So we learn in English, but we need to learn Polish because everyone else is speaking Polish in our daily life. We have to buy things. Yeah, we have to take the trams, take the buses.
And of course, to explain to them where Malaysia is,
Yeah.
we need to speak in Polish to them, right?
Is it hard learning new language, Polish?
It's one of the hardest language. Yeah.
Yeah, when Aman went there, he was like
I was lost.
like what are they speaking about?
Alien language.
Yes, alien
Very
language.
hard. Alright. Okay, thank you, Doctor. Okay, now, I want to go a little bit about the academic. How do you study for your SPM? Because if in order to go to the overseas punya universities, you have to have great result.
Yes.
So how do you study? Can you give a little bit of tips for the students? Okay, and also of course, I want you guys to compare SPM and the things that you have to study in university as a doctor, kan? So which one is harder? Okay, how do you manage the transition from SPM punya style and also the university punya style? Like Dr. Amin said, the language before kita belajar bahasa Melayu and then you have to go to English fully, right?
Yes.
Okay, tapi in terms of your punya study schedule, can you share a little bit lah to the students? How do you study in order to get good results?
Okay, I think for SPM, because we have many subjects, we need to know, we need to divide everything need to be covered, but then we need to see our score, which one of those are our weakness, then we focus into it, and then at the same time, the one that we mastered already, we know we can excel to it, we teach other friends. That's what I did last time. For example, if we are bad in mathematics, for example, we need to spend more time studying it, ask question, go to your teacher and ask for tips, and the one that we know we can do much better, we try to lead the study group. For example, you are good in English, for example, you lead the study group for that subject so that you can be beneficial, and other than that, you can be much better than what you already know. And for that is for SPM, because it got subject, and one subject is not the same with another. But in in medicine, we also do have subjects, but somehow it is related. So we can navigate our mind. This is related to this. This is related to this. This medication is for the treatment of something in the organ. So it's somehow more specific than in SPM level. Any comment?
I can't agree more with Amin. Regarding SPM, I just add more from what his tip is lah. Okay, so study groups, yes, do study groups, and also if you're already mastered in something, you can teach your friends about it. When you teach, actually you learn too, and if you are wrong, then you know that you are wrong, because you are teaching something, then you can pick up anything wrong if you can trace that. And if you are weak in something, do more exercise on that. Do a lot of exercise, lot of examples. Target lah, hari ni nak buat maybe 10 maths question, for example. Hari ni nak buat maybe in English, you read more English magazines. Last time we read Reader's Digest, was it? Yeah. So when we read those magazines, we pick up a lot of vocabs. So vocabs is so important for language study. So more vocab, more excellent lah you are. Then you can pick up some what they call bombastic words. Then your teachers will be impressed. The examiner will be impressed with your essays and things like that. To SPM. Okay, for university study, obviously it's much more than SPM. You may not learn mathematics, but you do take skills from what you have learned in SPM to bring to your university. You actually learn how to divide time, divide tasks among your friends. I also did study groups when I was in university because there's a lot of things to learn. So we divide ourselves and who teach what. So it's easier that way, and it really saves time. And also ask questions during lectures. Okay, that's all from me.
Okay, I think they covered most of the things for SPM, but I think kenapa dia ada bunyi? Hello. Okay. So I think one of the things that helped us during SPM was doing the past year's questions. Yeah. Also, and then the past year's question also helps us during the medical school also. Yeah. Yeah. So I wasn't that kind of person who studies with others. I studied alone. But I think it depends on your preference. Yeah. But as time goes on, you will notice that studying with other people is more fun, and also it's I think it's better also because you will know something that you didn't realize that you didn't know. Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
Thank you. Okay, this is a little bit questions on the financial part, but I think you guys have the scholarship allowance kan every month. So is it actually enough for you, or do you have to work, have part-time work? Like we always hear people have to go macam collect fruits and stuff, right? In order to get extra money. Do you do that too, or?
No, fortunately no. But then of course we learn how to save money since the beginning, because the even though we have scholarship, but the living cost in a European country is very high, and in Ireland too is much higher. That's why Aman always come to Poland to visit, because it's much cheaper in Poland. But then my point is that even though we have scholarship money, we still learn how to make some saving. Okay, and there we learn the skill to live below our mean lah. So, for example, we cook ourselves. We didn't splurge on short-term punya apa ni enjoyment macam tu. We try to save. We bring our own food to classes. Okay, just to give you guys perspective, in Ireland it's in euro. So, for example, 1 euro is actually 4 ringgit. So, for 5 lah, okay, 5. So basically, if let's say a pen costs you 1 ringgit, 1 RM in Malaysia. So then maybe 1 euro. So it means 5 ringgit there. So for example, a nasi lemak. Okay, nasi lemak tak lah. Sandwich. Sandwich maybe dekat Malaysia 5 ringgit. So dekat sana maybe 5 euro. So 5 times 5 is 25 ringgit. So sandwich, the same exact sandwich that you can get in Malaysia for 5 ringgit cost you 25 ringgit in Ireland. That was it lah. Okay, and we were glad because we just visited Ireland about 2 weeks ago. The price has gone up so mad there, probably because of the war and I don't know, the Ukrainian war there. So everything is much more expensive compared to 10 years ago. So we actually, because we were there for 2 weeks, we actually missed Malaysian food already there. So we went to a Malaysian restaurant there. We ordered char kway teow. Char kway teow here cost berapa? Macam banyak figure. 10 ringgit boleh tak? Can we agree on 10 ringgit? Okay, dekat sana the cost is 17 euro. Okay. About 70 RM.
About 70 RM for a plate of char kway teow in a Malaysian restaurant. And unfortunately, it was not that good pun, the taste. But we did finish it because of course membazir lah. 70 ringgit punya char kway teow, kita makanlah sampai habis. But we couldn't finish the teh tarik, right? Because it was that bad.
Yeah, teh tarik is 5 euro there.
So it's about 25 ringgit lah. My point is, it's expensive there. You really need to be wise with your spending. You need to prioritize on the needs first, then your enjoyment, things like that. We don't really eat outside, to be honest, back then in Ireland. We cook. We have cooking roster. So I live with my fellow friends, Malaysian friend. So there were about 7 of us in the house. So satu hari satu orang lah masak. And we masak tu dinner. For example, up to them lah, up to us lah nak masak lebih so that we can eat for the breakfast tomorrow, things like that lah. So we save money. But Alhamdulillah, we didn't have to work. We didn't have to do part-time work. We already had
not much time to study, let alone working. So kita orang memang didn't work lah. We focus ourselves on the study and we all finish on time lah, alhamdulillah. And alhamdulillah kita orang cukup makan. We were not homeless there lah. Okay.
So you didn't go watch movies, cinema ke? Tak ada lah. You want to say-
Ada lah, maybe in 5 years time tu I can count about 2 times only. Yeah.
Expensive juga.
Very expensive. It was maybe 15 euro for a movie. So about 75 RM.
Alright, thank you. But for Poland, it's almost RM1, one Poland punya money, right?
Yes.
Almost.
So
right?
in Poland we use zloty. Zloty is around RM1. RM1 is to RM1. But we got our scholarships in euros. So we have to manage that also. Yeah, we get in euros and then we have to change it into zloty. Yeah. So for financial part, I think Amin already said about savings, but I think savings is not just during our A levels or during our studies. Also, right now you can start to save, because it's not something that you do. Now I'm going to save like 400 euros per month, because we actually got 800 euros per month. Yeah, so we have to learn and start from now, because it is something that is, what do I say? You have to
Start practicing.
you have to start practice. You have to practice. Practice makes perfect. So like it's not something that you do suddenly and then because you will crash when you do something suddenly. Yeah, because you're not used to doing it. So you have to start saving from now, and then during your studies, and then when you're working, you have to start from now, so that you are more familiar with life with savings. So actually, it's not just about studying in Poland. Maybe I can add on, because we have to also do something else other than studying. So prioritizing studies, prioritizing having fun, and prioritizing other things that you have to do. Some of my friends, they did have to spend some of the money to give to their family, even though when they were still studying. Yeah. So it's not all just studying. We did have some fun also in Poland, because we had the money, so we have some priorities to go travel. Yeah, traveling is not something that is unuseful. It is something that can help you to broaden up your what? Yeah, your views, your world views. Yeah, that is something that is that we had. Studying outside Malaysia, yeah, because we can travel and it's easier to travel in Europe by train. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Okay, now I want to ask a little bit more, because we always hear stories about housemen. You've been bullied kan dekat school, dekat hospital juga kan, and then ada higher ups yang macam trying to how to say it, macam look down on you, stuff like that kan. And then I heard somewhere about doctors committing suicide because of the bully cases, housemen, by the MO kan, by the what do you call it, MO, medical officer, medical officer. Pada sebut. Okay, so I want to ask Dr. Azwin first lah. How do you manage that? And also right now, you working kan, ada tak seniors yang macam tak elok sangat kan, not very supportive lah, trying to look down on you, talk bad about you. So how do you manage that? So that because these people, these students, you always experience it kan, nanti bila dah working in working environment, you kan ada jumpa seniors atau higher ups yang macam tak berapa bagus ni, so you have to learn how to handle them. Okay, so Dr. Azmi.
Okay, firstly, when I was younger, maybe now it's a little bit less. I'm an socially awkward person. Yeah, I'm not really good with people. I'm better with books. Okay, so when I started working, I think I had many anxiety attacks. Yeah, I didn't notice that it was anxiety up until like years after, I just thought I had hypoglycemia. I thought I had a low sugar. So I had nearly fainted in front of my bosses. Yeah, I had anxiety events. So I was a houseman for 3 years. We are supposed to complete in 2 years, but I had extension in different departments.
Sorry, doctor.
Okay.
Doctor
Houseman is
practical.
intern doctor who just started and then training. We have to train for 2 years before we get our proper license of becoming a medical officer. That so we can go anywhere, like doing general practitioner in a clinics or anywhere else. We have to do in the hospitals first in different departments. So my first department was obstetrics and gynecology. It wasn't the best place to start actually, because it's very intense and everything is stat. Stat means that everything is now, because the patients are bleeding, they are delivering, and then sometimes they are dying. And then it's not just one person you're saving, it's also the baby and also the mom. Yeah. So I spent long there, 9 months. Yeah, it's supposed to be 4 months. Yeah, so life is not something that you can expect. You thought you're going to spend 4 months, and then it's 6 months, and then it's 8 months, and then it's 9 months. So it was really depressing. Yeah, but I didn't seek treatment at that time. I just cried. And then, the environment-wise, you have to find the people that you think can help you. Your friends, the medical officers, the specialists. Every day when you come to work, you have to find the person that you think can help you, because there are unhelpful people out there. This is reality, yeah, because not everyone is going to work with first, good mental health, second, good sleep, third, good emotional support. Yeah, so the bosses are not angels, they are also humans. Sometimes they get mad at you. Sometimes they feel like flipping the files on you, or flipping the laptops, like what my medical officer actually told me. He wanted to flip the laptop. I was a first poster. First poster is the one who just graduated and go into the working environment. So as in like to protect yourself from being discouraged, or you have to find people. I think people, you cannot live alone. Even if you live alone in asrama houseman, or living alone in a house, you have to have other people, your family, friends, and seniors that can help you. Yeah, that's
Teacher Aslin bantu tak?
Sorry.
Teacher Aslin bantu tak? Yes.
Okay. About family, I was an intern in university hospital, and then my family was quite nearby. My mother is in Putrajaya. My sister was also around there, but I found out that they don't really understand what I'm going through. Yeah. So you besides family, you have because they really love you. Your family really love you. They want to understand you, but they don't. Yeah, it's the reality. So you have to find other people also. That's why I talk about friends and also seniors that can help you, because they will understand. Yeah, that's it. Or it's just about husband, right? So, and then after becoming a medical officer, it's not the circle goes around and around. You become junior in when you are an intern, and then you become a junior again when you're a medical officer, because there's a medical officer of 10 years, of 15 years, of 20 years, and then even if you become a specialist, there's all the senior specialists and consultants. The things will go round and round and round. And then the environment, like Aman said, you want to change the system. Yeah, the environment is very important in living your life. Yeah, because when I actually started masters in pediatrics, I thought I wanted to do masters, and then suddenly I become sick. I become really sick, and then people suddenly doesn't want me anymore. Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like the bosses doesn't want me. My friends doesn't want. Yeah, my friends do not want me. I feel like nobody wants me anymore. I cannot work. Yeah. So the environment and people is important for you to go on. Yeah, and then like the aim in life, you have to know what is your aim in life besides the small aims that you have in between. Yeah, because sometimes you want something, but it's not really good for you. There are something. There are other things that might be better for you, and that is from Allah. So you have to accept what Allah gives to you. Acceptance is something that is not just. It's not easy. When you go through life, you will realize that acceptance is something that you have to learn to live with.
So you
Am
have
I making?
yeah. You
Yeah.
have to have short-term goals, and
Yeah.
also you have to have long-term goals juga.
Yeah.
And also I want to add that's also the same with other work environment juga. Like for example, my wife, dia dah kerja in 2 banks now. So she always find some friends who are very good to her, who experience the same thing. For example, they have very bad bosses. At that time, boss yang managers yang macam it's not very understanding. So it's very important for you to have that friend, colleague yang bagus tu, so that they can support you. Because sometimes you want to quit kan, nak berhenti tak tahan. But if you have that someone yang boleh give you motivation, can give support in terms of your mental health and everything tu kan, this person will be the one that help you stay in that job lah. Okay, it's very important because after this you will walk into the working environment. Okay, alright. Dr. Aman.
Okay.
Pertama want to change the system kan?
That's the dream lah, basically. Because well, come to basic. Actually, it start with all of us. It's not them, it's us. So, are we the bully? Or are we the one being bullied? So if we are bullying other people, then we know that's wrong. We need to stop that. If we are being bullied, we kind of know we are being bullied. We need to stand up. We need to choose our people to stand up together, so that the damage is not done. So things will not circle around. The cycle will stop. Okay. And if you bring that culture to your workplace, and it's going to continue again and again wherever you are, okay? And if at any point you pick up that, oh, I am being bullied, straight away you need to stop that. You need to become brave enough to say no. You need to face it. Yes, it takes practice to actually become brave and also to learn to say no. It takes courage actually, but that needs to be done. Tak boleh macam, how would I say, macam you menikus, faham tak? Macam belittle yourself and continue being bullied and stuff like that. You need to have strategies, I would say. Speak to the right person. Have your people around you. And as Dr. Azwin say, memang sometimes family don't understand, because maybe they are from different field of work. They have their circle of friends yang different from our circle, so they don't understand. So it's important to choose your people. Yes, we did have some breakdown during housemanship, our internship in Hospital Temerloh. We came back to Putrajaya to meet our family, and obviously they didn't understand. So they said, okay, carry on with that, finish it, get things settled, that's all. So we need to find people who actually understand lah. Of course, there are people out there who understand you. Carilah, they are there. Maybe from your own generation, from your own friend, from your old friends, maybe find them. you need them, okay? And pray to Allah that you are given courage, you are given bravery to actually face whatever it is until you change the system, not the system change you. Okay, have a strong mindset. Be strong from inside out, not the outside world affecting you and change you. So you need to learn that and practice that every day, and inshallah you'll be great lah. Okay.
Ada niat want to become a politician?
Oh no.
That's how to change the system from higher up.
I'm not that lah. Politics is a different world. But career, if I would say career, working environment, work life is actually maybe 50% knowledge, and the other 50% is your skill, soft skill, resilient, whatever you actually carry from your childhood to your adulthood. Okay.
Okay, so congratulations, Azwin just trigger my PTSD like trauma. What Dr. Azwin said is very real. For those of you who wants to join medicine, like becoming a doctor, please ask us any question later on, okay? Because we want to tell you the reality that your parents might not tell you. Our parents never tell us about things, doctor thing, and we only just watch movies, which is all not real. What Azwin told us just now is very real, whereby there are superiors in hospital, seniors that make us feel, belittled, demotivate us, and we have anxiety every morning going to work. That's real. That if we tell this to our family, the most they can do is say sabar lah, macam tu. But we need to still wake up next morning and face it. And to think back, detail of it make me suffocate. For example, waking up, force ourselves to eat breakfast because we know that might be the only meal we have that day, and then to go to work. Some moments in the parking lot, usually we just tune in the masurat pendek itu, but in housemanship we just go to the long one just to sit in the car, and then only we go out and go to the ward to not to see the work instantly. We see first who are we working with that day. Are they good people? Is there enough people? Are they the good ones that we are working with, or the bad ones, the lousy ones? And then we will try to motivate ourselves inside, and it's like the doa macam tu lah. And then they come the superior, the specialist and everything. Okay, what else? I was having something to tell, but I forgot. And then yes, at that time also I was actually serious when I text teacher Azlin, ada kerja kosong tak kat ni? And of course she thought I was joking, but I was really serious. I was like, okay, that's all for me in housemanship or internship. I want to go back to ADNI. I feel like I give more to the school than in hospital. That time really, when we see even the cleaner, we want to be that cleaner. We see the park guard, we want to be the park guard. We feel very,
So true.
oh my God, like that. But then when we find people who have the same wavelength with us, who have the same trauma with us, and we share the problem, and we build strategy. And one thing, of course, I have a game plan for that housemanship last time. Number one, I take a gap year. That's why I was in ADNI. Number two, I try to tell Aman, my brother, to join me in Temerloh. So we were in the same hospital. But initially, no one knew about that. So they thought it's only me in the hospital. Suddenly, the patient said, he already saw me in downstairs in emergency, and then suddenly I asked the same question in the ward. Then the whole hospital was like, oh, there are two of them. So that's our game that time. And then of course we want to be the best. We try to be the best to a point where nobody can deny us. And that's how Aman said we need to stand up against bullying. So we always be brave to speak out if we find anything is not right. For example, if the specialist is doing something bad to someone, we will stand up against that. And people know that, and of course, to respect everyone, even though they're just a nurse or park guard or cleaner, so they can stand up for us too whenever we need it. And in hospital setting, the reality, the nurses are dominant. The nurses, they are more than doctors. So if we are kind to them,
They will back us up.
they will back us up.
To our superior.
Even to the specialist, to the consultant who are doing bad things. That's the game plan lah that time.
Thank you, Doctor. Okay, so see how bullying can affect people. Okay, so stop bullying. And if you see anybody else is bullying someone else, okay, so you have to step up and help them. Boleh? Okay, bullying is very bad. And also I want you to appreciate how hard it is to become a doctor. So that whenever you see a doctor, ada parents yang doktor kat sini tak? Kenapa hard? So you have to appreciate doctors a little bit more. Not just the study is hard, but also the housemanship is hard, the doktor practical tu kan. And then the doctor itself, the life itu pun susah. Okay, so kita tanya benda yang more light-hearted now. Okay, I start with Dr. Ahmad lah. Okay, what is the best experience that you have working as a doctor? Maybe you save a life to something lah. The best experience lah as a doctor and also in university lah. Can you share a little bit to us? Thank you.
Okay. Right, the best experience is working as a doctor. Maybe getting appreciated. Good. I mean, when we are at the point that we do this thing routinely. We see patient, we treat them, so we don't really know how big our work is. So when they come to us and they thank us, it feels as if we have changed their life. So getting appreciation like that really make working as a doctor worth it to me. Not something fancy lah. That's not something fancy pun, but just being appreciated will make me feel happy enough. Best experience during study, I would say traveling. Good. I wouldn't have had the chance to travel a European country back then if I were not being sent there, if you get what I mean. Maybe being sent there, I had more opportunity to travel those areas a lot, and that opens up my way and up until now to actually go back to that part of the world again and again. So, well, I compared myself to maybe my family who
have enough actually to travel there, but they don't, just because they feel there's no need to go there. But once we already there, we kind of feel that the world is actually so big. Why stay only in one place? Why not pay a visit there sometimes too? So the world is bigger after that. After I study there, my world is bigger, that I would say. Okay, that's all from me. Okay, I think we go to best experience during working as a doctor. Working as a doctor, I cannot agree more with Aman. It's nothing fancy, but a small thank you is or not thank you. Maybe when people put trust on us, we feel very good. We feel like okay, so they put trust on us. For example, our own friend ask us to treat their parents, for example. So I think that make me feel okay. So because I always thought those friends are better than me in term of us becoming doctor. But then they entrusted us to treat their own family members. So I feel okay. So that is a very good feeling about that. And nothing. We don't usually get like gift or something like Teachers Day. Everyone got a gift. Like last time in ANI when Teachers Day, there was six Analu. The parents bring gift. I feel like oh my god, I never got that when I become a doctor. So I would always miss that. But then it's not that I feel good about being a doctor. I mean. The thank you from the patient and the friends that entrusted us with to treat their family member. I feel good about that lah. And for study, I think because I study in Poland, Poland is kind of alien to me. But now Poland feels like
Second home.
second home. Like I mean, we keep in touch with the people there, so that's a very good experience and memories for me. Whereby I can just go there and meet people that I know last time lah.
Okay, for working experience, there's this one patient that I really remember because he was a 24-weeker. So the lady was pregnant with in 24 weeks and then suddenly delivered. So I was the medical officer on call at that time. I was the person who needs to decide whether I need to resuscitate or leave the baby alone. As in, die or live, like that. So at that time, I decided to resuscitate this patient so that I intubated. So I put in the breathing tube and everything for this patient. So he was at this age that is very iffy, whether we save the baby or not save the baby. So I decided to save the baby, and then the mother comes every day crying beside the incubator. And then I even tested her for depression because she was keep on crying. So after some time, the baby survived and was sent home. So the baby, of course, have visits to our clinics for development monitoring. But obviously, it's not always me who is going to see the patient because we work in group. So other doctors will come to see this patient. But the thing that I felt the happiest most when I was in the cardio clinic because this baby had some issues with the heart. So at that time, we did the echo and then we noticed that there's no problem at all after that. So we discharged him from the clinic, and then the mom cries again, and then she was very thankful that the baby is alive, and the baby was already 1 year old. So I feel very
just for the context, so the baby 24 weeks means 6 months,
6
in
months
the belly. pramatang. So biasanya the lady will pregnant for 9 months, but this is only 6 months and got delivered. So very premature.
Yeah, even the eyes are not really opening properly. Yeah. So yeah, very small, like 500 grams, 500 grams baby. So, and then I saw him again at 1 year old. So it was something that I achieved something. That's what I felt. Yeah. But saying that every day in your life you have to pick up something that you can be happy about to further with your life. It's not just something that one-off. The something that one-off can keep you alive, but every day something that you have to pick something that makes you happy every day, so that you can go on. Yeah. And then during studies, I think like Aman said, I like traveling because. Yeah, because actually in Poland, there's so much history in the country, especially during the World War. So I like history. I'm a history nerd, so it was so much fun going to the museums and everything. And the museums are not like in Malaysia; they're very interactive. Yeah. So traveling, traveling is good. Yeah.
Alright, thank you. Before we go to Q&A, just one last advice to the students. How do you pick a career path? Okay, can you give a little bit of advice lah? Can start with Dr. Azwin lah. Because I think most people macam still don't know kan what you want to be, what you want to do after SPM, what field that you want to choose. You just have a little bit of pictures saja kan, nak jadi apa. So boleh tak bagi advice a little bit how they can find that what do they want to do after SPM.
So this is a quite difficult question for me because I really wanted to be a doctor. So I had set my mind to that. So I think for people who doesn't know what to do or what to be, maybe you can think about what you like first, and then what you are passionate with, and then also maybe something that you are good at. Yeah, because you can further with something that you're good at, but if you don't have passion for it, you might stop in the middle. So passion is something big, but as I said before, I went into pediatrics and suddenly I got sick, and then I went to transfusion medicine. So you can plan your life, but life will have other plans also. Yeah. So you can plan. You can plan first according to your passion, and then according to your strengths. But then leave it to Allah after that. Yeah.
Alright. Well, if money is not an issue, I would say your guidance would be, like Azwin said, what you are good at, what you are passionate about, and also see what the market demand. So from this guidance, you will, inshallah, flourish in your career life lah. Have something that you feel like you are not working, rather you are actually doing your hobbies. Because that's what you are enjoying doing. And also, since the market demand it, you will have all the money to pay your bills and everything lah. So that's the guide lah, if you want to ask me. But as Azwin said, Allah has planned it all out for you. So be you get it or you don't get it now, maybe you will get something much better than what you planned. Okay, that's all from me.
Do you feel not going to work every day right now, working as a doctor?
Well, unfortunately, I do feel like I have to go to work because I need to pay bills and stuff. But I feel happy with the surrounding I'm having now at work. I'm looking forward to go working because of the colleague, the friends that I'm having. masuk kerja je, nak lunch apa hari ni, macam tu.
Pagi-pagi lagi.
Okay, so that is for if Aman said money is not an issue. But then and another thing is, of course, if you know what you want to become, like Azwin said, she wanted to become a doctor or in medical field. But for ones who still, the mind wandering, what am I going to do? There's so much influences out there telling us showing you the lifestyle that they have. This one show this one show this, so you don't know what to do, what to become. So what my advice is that try to ask the adults, your teachers, or if you have counselor here. That's what we do, because Aman told us, he said honestly, we don't really know what to do, we just love cats. So when we were in MRSM Jasin, we are very close with our counselor to tell us sometimes we don't know what our strength is, but people who see us every day, they know what our strength is. So we can ask them, and ask them for their opinion. Then it might become a guide for you what to choose. And of course, whatever you do, whatever you are in, whatever Allah plan is, we need to give the best out of it. We cannot just waste it. Like, okay, for example, you already try something, but you don't try it all out, then it will go to waste. Just do your best out of whatever you are having that time.
All right, thank you. Now I would like to go to Q&A with the students, with the audience. Do you have any questions that you want to ask? Yes, Amir.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Can I mix Malay and English? To the doctors, I have a few questions. How do you manage your time? How do you manage your time? And what would you say to your teenage self? That's it.
Finish time dekat university or in work?
Both in uni and in work. Okay, thank you. Any.
Okay, how time management and also what to tell your future self. Teenage self. Sorry. Basically, what we've been telling today is actually take it as what we would have been told 10 years ago to us. So, sama lah, whatever we've been telling, that's what.
10 years ago, teenage you.
20 years ago. Okay, kalau nak add up nanti boleh add up lah. Anything. Time management Okay, time management, prioritize lah. Well, you need to list down your job list lah, basically what you want to do. Then from the job list, you susun lah, you prioritize. You see which one is more important. If let's say you are having an exam in a month, and then you have assignment to be sent next week, and then you also want to have a trip to Jakarta maybe. So takkanlah you nak pergi trip dulu. So maybe you can postpone it after everything else settled. Maybe you need to prioritize on assignment that you need to submit next week first, and then along way you need to study for the exam, and you indulge yourself with a trip later on. That's how you prioritize things. As a day-to-day basis kind of thing, of course you need to divide your job, your responsibilities, and also maybe time for yourself. So you need to settle every responsibility that you are having with everyone so that they don't chase you afterwards. And then your job is actually what's paying you, so you need to settle that too, and have some time for yourself, to reward yourself maybe, or to unwind. So yeah. Anything else you guys want to add?
Okay, there's this kind of system that you can divide it into important and urgent, and then important but not urgent, not important but urgent, not important, not urgent. So that's something that you can, I think, in everyday life, doing working, at school, studying, I think that can help you prioritize, yeah. Because in every day you'll need to prioritize. Even I still have my to-do list in my phone. Yeah.
All right, thank you. So, do you have any other question? Yes, Anas.
Yeah, the microphone.
I have a question to the doctors. As a Muslim person, how do you adapt yourself to the surrounding of a person that is non-Muslim? That's all.
Pernah jawab, how do you adapt yourself to this non-Muslim today?
Okay. Okay, thank you, Anas, for the question. In Malaysia, we are very fortunate to have non-Muslim who knows. Even some of them remind us to pray, solat lah, dah Zohor ke dah Asar ke macam tu. But in overseas, when we are dealing with non-Muslim, some of them being neutral, some of them even becoming pessimist about us. But we need to carry ourselves as a Muslim. Good thing is that we have guidance. We don't usually trigger or overreacted to anything. We should remain calm, and we represent Muslim as the best way possible, because we know what the values our Prophet teach us. It never something bad. So we just carry ourselves. We explain to them. We become become friendly with them, and we tell them who we are as a Muslim. I think there's no trouble about it, because we are as harmonious as what we should be lah.
Any question, Auni?
Okay. Okay. So for the doctors, what is a mistake that you have made early in your career, and how did you learn from the mistake?
What mistake? Carrier.
Tertutup. Okay, hello. Sorry, your name is just now? Auni. Okay, Auni. Actually, that's about prioritizing. Yeah, I think I made mistakes when I just started working of prioritizing. Yeah. For example, there's a acute condition, as in like an emergency situation in the ward, and then at that time also I need to review like 10 patients. I don't remember how many. So I started to review all the patients first, and then there's this emergency happening. I kind of left it to my superiors to do it. So I think prioritizing is something that is very important. Yeah. So I tried to prioritize after that. What is emergency first? What is important first? Something that is not emergency you can do later. You can eat yeah, something like that, because I ate very less when I was doing my internship, so I lost weight a lot. Okay, yeah.
Any other doctors want to add?
Yeah. As I grow into my career self, I mean adult self in career, I would say prioritize is very important and to put yourself first. Yeah, if you want to treat someone else, but if you are sick yourself, how would you do that? I mean, you can force yourself, but it's not sustainable. You will crash one day. So always put yourself first. Make sure you are very healthy. Only after that you can treat other people.
I think in our career journey, my mistake or our mistake was that one time we tried too hard to explain to our parents about our day-to-day job, that I feel like, oh my God, we went too much. At a point like borderline disrespect. So if you become a doctor, you don't have to explain that much to your family. You just have to believe that they love you maximum, and you just have to find people who understand you in terms of what you are facing or doing. They meant well, but they don't got it. So that's my mistake that time. So I won't complain anymore to them about my job.
All right. I think we have a question from Kaisar about veterinary. Kan, tadi ada question, right? Nak jadi veterinary punya doktor kan? Kaisar kan? Tanyalah macam tu.
Okay, kalau if
Yeah, sorry. You got to do that, I'd like to say. Remember Dr. Ahmad punya advice? Be brave, ask questions. So if that applies not just data university or okay, it applies now. So please be brave.
For the doctors, what the different of veterinary and doctors do?
on human. Oh, what's the difference between treating human or animal?
Yes.
Okay.
Human menjawab. Vet, cucuk, settle lah. Tak adalah. I mean, very much different actually. Different anatomy to begin with. Human has different anatomy. Animals has different anatomy, and different kind of problem in general. Probably because animal contains a lot of bad parasites compared to human. Okay, itu semua technical sikit and also the behavior lah, of course. As I said, when we are dealing with human, macam nak cakap we need to be very careful because human can always argue on things, human can complain. Yeah, the emotion is different as in animals and also human. Animals maybe they don't actually complain lah.
Maybe you can give a little bit of advice for if Kaisa want to become a veterinary doctor, maybe give advice on the career path lah. Put it up, khusus.
Okay, so I went through vet course a bit because after the first posting, imagine first posting of internship for Azwin is obstetric gynecology. That is very tough. That's not the good choice for the first poster. But me, I was in orthopedic in the first posting, but still feel like giving up. So after 4 months of in orthopedics, I texted Kak Lin for vacancy in ADNI. And she said, she jokingly said something, datanglah. And then, but then also I took the chance, have a week of break to find a way to become veterinarian that time. So I went to UPM and asked about them. So the pathway is after UPM, you will need the one that offer the course is UPM and yes UPM and I think in Sarawak too. So you can try from there, and they have somehow they are 4 or 5 years. I don't remember, but that time when I wanted to change career, that time my intention, of course, I asked, can I skip some of the classes because I am a doctor? And they said no, you need to go through again from the beginning because different anatomy, different thing that you are treating. So the same way after UPU, you will go to their foundation first, and then you can just go to the courses that they have class like anatomy, physiology, pharmacology, just like doctors do. So and of course you can ask any veterinary clinic out there to ask them that you are interested to becoming a vet. So what should I do next? I'm in the verge of choosing my career pathway, my destiny, my future. Of course, they are willing to answer your question.
Do you have like hospital kerajaan for veterinary punya?
Yes, ada. Ada UPM, ada hospital veteriner sendiri, and then of course all the kerajaan ada juga jabatan veteriner. They don't, they not only the vet that we see dekat tepi-tepi jalan shop lot tu, ada je veteriner yang under kerajaan punya.
Alright, any other? Yeah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Doctors. Okay, I have one question for each of you. It's already 10 and I'm pretty sure everyone is hungry. Spicy questions. Just massive questions. Yes, a little bit spicy question. Okay, because I'm a teacher, also a parent. Okay, so my questions are concerned about the kids, the students, and I also have my own kids. First one, as a teacher, we always nag, do your homework, submit your assignment, do. Kan? I don't want. Whatever lah, the complaints that you say, human complains a lot. Okay, so this question is for Amanah. Okay, advise them how important it is actually submitting your homework, doing your homework, be a team, kan? When be a teammate, good teammate, doing listen to your teacher. How bad it is that you need to do it. Okay, first one, I can think about it. Second question, obviously you have more girls doing your studies compared to boys last time. Okay, was it boys more than the girls? Girls, right? Okay, so how you yourself and Aman lah kan focus. Doctor kan. Okay, how? With the obviously pretty sure lah kan. I don't know, I like you, you like me, whatever kan. Okay, how do you stay focused? Okay, obviously the hormones and all kind, the crushes, I like you like me, whatever kan. How? Okay, so we are experiencing this kan in any school. So because of that, some of them are not focused, obviously kan. Okay, so how? Okay, think about that. Yeah, Azwin. When I asked the students, what do you want to be? Like last time we had a CCP, co-curricular project, they had to present diseases in Malaysia. Can you imagine? The secondary students, they have to present. And when I asked them, any one of you want to be doctors? Because some of the parents are doctors. None of them raised their hands. So I'm so worried as an old person, I might be dying in the future and no one will save me. I cannot save myself. So please advise them, if not everyone, maybe some inject some motivation, can be doctors, be with us. Come on, let's go this path. I don't know. Okay? Something like that. So one
right.
question for each and every one of you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Kak Lin, for the questions. Okay, first, the importance of completing and submitting your homeworks. You guys are actually, you guys should be thankful because there are people reminding you guys to send your homeworks. At one point in your life, you will need to do that yourself. You will need to be disciplined enough to wake up and also do the work, finish the work and send it, or else you will face the consequence lah. Okay, so as long as you are having the reminder now, please do that. It's so important to actually listen to your teachers because they are guiding you as for now, and the teamwork. Yes, well, teamwork makes the dream work, kan? So you need to know, you need to have the semangat kerjasama lah with your team, because in this world, at the end, we are not living on our own. We need to work together to make something happen. It's easier that way, and it saves a lot of time. And as for that, you need to have common sense lah. If a person in your team is doing your work, then that's not good. So you need to delegate the task, divide fairly among yourself what to be done, and you need to commit lah to do the work and finish the work and submit your work accordingly. Don't be late and be disciplined. It's important to prepare yourself to the outside world where you will be working with a lot of people, different minds out there. Kalau now itself you don't find the skill to actually communicate with your team, macam mana in the future nanti? Think about that. Okay. Okay, for the next question by teacher Azlin, a bit challenging because it's a natural process of being a teenager. Of course, we experienced that. We are once a teenager too, but okay, let me repeat back the question. Okay, about the feeling to become couple, like you. He like you, you like me, something like that. At this age, I need to be honest, it is a natural process that the hormones are enraging in your body now. But this is not the best version of you to become a partner to someone else. There are more to come, things to achieve, like all of us are agreeing. We have priority in our life, and we hope that we become the best version of ourselves first before we try to meet the other half of us lah, macam tu. So now is a part where you flourish in your education and to start with working life after this. So at least to have a more stable condition, then only you know that you are able to have other responsibility. Becoming someone else's partner is about responsibility that you need to remember. It's not just one time you like this person and that's it. One thing that can happen now might ruin the whole of your story life. So think about that again. Have priority.
again, be the best version of yourself first. Like to achieve everything, to achieve what you can do now, then only to think about that later on. Tak lari mana lah. If Allah dah takdirkan, tu jugalah. You just remember that you have the faith on that. Okay, I hope that answers the question lah.
Okay, so Kak Lin is worried about nobody's gonna be a doctor. So I think maybe there is being a doctor is there is so many revenue actually. It's not just seeing the patients and then done. There are so many other things that we can do when we are being a doctor. Even Amin is a family medicine doctor. So Aman is a occupational health doctor. So I'm in transfusion. So it's not just me and patient. It's not just like that. There's also public health, hematology, oncology, which is about blood, and then about cancer, and then about bowel diseases, gastroenterology, and then about lungs. So also other things like it's not just working in the hospital. You can also work in Pusat Darah Negara. You can also work in many other places. Maybe it's not just a simple thing. There are so many revenues in being a doctor. So maybe you can open up your hearts and maybe talk to doctors. If you want to talk to me also, I can maybe further refer you to my friends if you're interested in something else, because also me being a doctor, I have doctor friends in different specialties. So maybe it's, and also being a doctor is fardu kifayah. If nobody's gonna be a doctor, nanti everyone is affected. So I think you can see what you are interested in and really think of what you can give to the society, to the ummah, and also to yourself and your family. So being a doctor is not just me and patient. Okay, if you like to talk, you can talk to the patients. You can do a forum like this. Yeah, it's not just treating the patients. That you can treat the donors, the blood donors, and then the community, and also public health is about the environment. There are different things that you can go into. So you can just ask. Yeah, really.
Alright.
Can I just sorry?
Okay, one more additional.
Can I just add a bit more, because Azwin going specific into that. Just imagine about Superman. Okay, Superman. It's not a very popular job that he's doing, and being a doctor is like Superman. It's a very noble job that you need to find it in your heart. If you want to help people, maybe doctor is one of those career that give you the opportunity to help others. Life won't be that easy, like what we said, but of course it gives us a meaning to the life. So think about that. If you want to be a superhero, be a doctor. Macam itulah. And of course fardu kifayah as well. And doctor is not just treating patient; it's more than that.
Alright, I think we have reached the end of our session for this morning. I would like to say thank you again to Dr. Amin, Dr. Aman, Dr. Azwin. Okay, before we end, we have some token of appreciation, kan?